Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and today we're going to be finishing off Ring Domination and getting into the heroic side of Ring Domination, of which there is 1 day and 1 hour left. Bear in mind there is only 23 hours and 28 minutes left of Block Bash, so you do want to try and compete in that. And as you can see, I'm at rank 9,664, I'm just trying to stay in that top 10,000 so that I can get myself a big old Triple H, because the top 10,000 players will get a Triple H, and after that it will unfortunately just be one of these little packs. So I'm going to try and get myself a King of Kings, the Cerebral Assassin himself, big old Triple H. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and do this. In fact, actually, we also have the 100 of 100 objective counters, so we'll do that as well. But let's go ahead and finish off Ring Domination first, and we'll get onto the heroic side. Okay, so we have 2 down arrows, 2 up arrows, and 2 left arrows. So I think we're going to train up our Chad Gable here. The opponent should be able to beat that. And now we're going to send in Jacob Fatu to take out Chad Gable once again. And that adds 2 more to Chad Gable's 100 matches that he needs. Then we're going to have Mr. Cupid take out big old Roman Reigns, the tribal chief himself. And unfortunately now we can't get a perfect game because we don't have 2 left arrows to take out both of these. So instead we'll just try and do this as quickly as possible and just avoid the rest of the fights. And we have 4 shards left to get. Well, now we have 4 shards left to get, sorry. We have 29 picks to do it. Okay, we're doing well. And with 1 last shard. There we go. Our Drew McIntyre is done. And this is what I'm talking about. If you ever want to select all and you want to dust everything, always make sure that your event card is locked down and you're not accidentally dusting them. This shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be allowed to dust this. But this is why I keep telling people in all my videos, when you go to dust these, always make sure you aren't accidentally dusting your event card, because you shouldn't be allowed to, but you can see there that it does clearly allow you to do so and it will give you 650 points. So don't go doing that accidentally. Always check, because it's right down the bottom as well, so always check to make sure. So we're going to dust the rest of these cards here. We're going to keep our Drew McIntyre, that is a pro Drew McIntyre of course. And now we are into the heroic Ring Domination, where we're going to screenshot that. And we have 3 more cards to get through. Of course we've got the Legion, we've got the Royal Rumble 25, and of course we've got the heroic upgrade. And now that we've got ourselves the Drew McIntyre, let's go ahead and get our 100 objective counters. So we've got a Dakota Kai. Oh, we've got a couple of Royal Rumble 25 cards here. There's an Uncle Howdy. There was a Royal Rumble Train Up. And there's Karrion Kross. We've got a couple of Invasions and Ferals. We're just going to go through these because we've got quite a few to go through until we get to anything that's good. And that was a Legion Maurice that was alright, actually. There's a Legion Train Up. And Legion Mouthguard is pretty good. We've got another Royal Rumble 25 card coming up, which is another Royal Rumble 25 Train Up. And there we go. So I don't know if we actually need any of this. The Maurice and Maxine Dupree are possibles. And the Legion Mouthguard is good. And I think that is it. So the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lock down these enhancements so I don't go accidentally using them before I want to. Because if you click select all, it does tend to select the enhancements as well. And I'm going to show you a cool thing that you can do. So let's go ahead and accept these. I still need to do the Pixie Princess quest. We have 2 days and 23 hours with the Poison Pixie. We've got 2 days and 23 hours left to do that one. But of course we need to focus more on Heroic Ring Domination and Block Bash. Those are the two important ones at the moment. Now, one of the cool things here is obviously these are the cards that are unlocked. I am going to have to unfortunately get rid of Papa Shango, Shinsuke Nakamura, Seth Freaking Rollins, Kane, and unfortunately Jimmy Uso, because they are no longer required for any of my decks. The up arrow Drew McIntyre's and of course the Triple H is also an up arrow, so if we get him, that'll help out tremendously. Let's go to combinables very quickly. And we can fortify our Maurice. And that's all we can do there. Let's take a quick look at supports. No, we don't need this pump up anymore. And I think this Manager Maxine Dupree might actually be better than our other one. Oh no, we do. We've got a Royal Rumble 25 Maxine Dupree. At one point we were forced to use the Feral Maxine Duprees. So thankfully we don't need to any longer. So let's go to Trainable. We're going to go to Drew McIntyre. And we're going to get rid of... Well, actually before we do that, let's go into Performance Center. And unfortunately we can't add Drew McIntyre yet because we don't have the heroic of him. So we're just going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. As you can see, that's going to give him a tremendous amount of levels already. It's level 98, it says. But it's level 100 because it doesn't count the T-shirt for some reason. Not sure why it doesn't. But there we are. So Drew McIntyre on level 100 is going to have, let's go through the stats from weakest to strongest. 13.62 in speed, 15,000 in toughness, 16.22 in charisma, and a whopping 17.60 in power for the Scottish warrior himself. And this Carrying Cross we don't need either, but we don't have any reason to get rid of it just now. I think we might even just dust it. I think that's what is going to happen, because we do need to clear a little bit of space, because as you can see we're on 481 of our 500 spaces. And there you can see there's a few of our more recent cards, including the Fusion Obafemi and Nia Jax. So one of the things I was going to show you, if you go to Trainable, is if you go to Train, so this is all of the unlocked, but you can just go to Enhancement, then you can see all your enhancement cards there, and then you just unlock the one that you want to use if you want to do that. And that's why you want to do that. Also, enhancements don't add to your card total, so it doesn't add to your 481 of your 500. Neither do supports or equipment. Supports and equipment have their own little categories. I think you're allowed 100 equipment, and I can't remember how many support is. Maybe 100 support as well. But those are separate from your 500 little space down here as well. And also we completed the daily streak today, so let's go ahead and claim those rewards. So there we got the Royal Rumble 25 Chelsea Green for doing all 7 days. And we also got a Feral Alexa Bliss, which we don't need. And now that we have our Chelsea Green, we can go ahead and train her up. And I think we're going to use Papa Shango here. It's just going to let us immediately do it. Or alternatively, we could just remove that. That would only be 72 levels. Which actually is fine now that I think about it. Because we're going to put Chelsea Green in here. And then we're going to train her up. And we're going to use the Alexa Bliss and the Pump It Up. and it shouldn't take much longer to train her up after that. So we're still at 482 because we've just got the Chelsea Green there, and unfortunately I don't think there's much more we can do about that because we really want to keep that Chelsea Green even though we don't have a pro over yet, because next week's Daily Streak is going to give us the Chelsea Green hat, which would give her a tremendous boost in, I think it's Charisma, and it's also well worth getting because it's Royal Rumble 25 equipment card, even if you don't have a Chelsea Green. So always make sure to do your Daily Streaks. Your Daily Streaks are, well, let's go ahead and claim our free packs. I forgot these existed. We'll do that very quickly before we finish up the video. I was about to say stream, it's not a stream. Let's go ahead and claim this as well. Gives us 5 Poison Pixie quests and a Legion Rare Replay that we don't need. And if you want to do the Daily Streaks, it's right here, it's this one here. If you just click on that, it will load up the website for you, and then you just click on the Daily Streak, and it will give you a reward every single day. And while we're here, let's go ahead and do a last one left. This one is pure luck. So let's go with Io Sky. That'll make future royalty very, very happy. And this is just down to pure luck. Doesn't matter what the card is. And Io Sky got thrown out in the very first round. My goodness, very disappointing. We're just going to claim, we're not going to use credits on it. And let's see how close we are. We're at 97 collectibles, so we're very close to getting our pro Poison Pixie right there. The Pixie Princess herself. And of course, once we play 25 games, or you win 25 games with Candice LeRae, it will also give us this, which will be a Fortified 1 Poison Pixie event card. Well, it's not an event card, it's an SE card, it's a special edition card, but, you know, I think you know what I'm trying to say. Let's go ahead and train Chelsea Green with both of these, and she still has 11 hours and 54 minutes before she is finished. And there we go, folks, that is going to be it for this little video, and I really hope you've all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.